My name's Samantha Basalone, and I'm president of the Jetés. In this show, I will be dancing the role of Sugar Plum for one cast, and I will be in Snow and Flowers for the second cast. So this club started 4.5 years ago, founded by Danielle Dixon, who is a Fordham alum. And it really started as a way for ballet dancers who had been training seriously in high school but had kind of given that up for college to keep their love of ballet alive. We put on the Nutcracker annually. This is our 4th Nutcracker, and it just keeps getting better and better. Our Nutcracker is pretty traditional. It really follows the basic storyline of the Nutcracker, most closely with City Ballet and like the Balanchine version of it. Yeah, it's definitely a challenge, and it means having to decide what your priorities are. So it means giving up some nights going out and maybe joining certain other clubs or activities, but all of us are here because we love it and we couldn't live without it, so it is definitely worth it. The Jetés is currently the only club on campus that specializes in ballet, specifically. And ballet, at least for me, is what I am really passionate about in dance. I love it, and none of the other clubs were really giving me an outlet for that. I've been dancing since I was about 3 years old, but I didn't start training more professionally until 8th grade. For us, we do weekly rehearsals, which means depending on the role you're in and what show we're doing, so what semester it is, here maybe 4 to 5 days a week, usually for a couple hours at a time. And then once Tech Week comes, which is the week where we do all our big rehearsals, we're here from 6 to almost midnight, Monday through Friday, and we're just running dances. We make all our own costumes. We do the props and scenery, so we're doing that in between dance rehearsals. It's basically just a lot of practicing.
My name's Annie. I'm a senior, and I'm part of the Jetés cast. I actually just joined this year, so I'm brand new, a little late to the game.
How long have you been dancing for?
I danced for 13 years and quit my junior year of high school because my studio was a little political and I was getting overwhelmed preparing for college and stuff. So it's kind of been full circle to join again because I missed it in those years that I wasn't dancing.
Is it difficult, would you say, being like a ballerina in college? I know that like other people have been saying it's a lot of rehearsals and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, it is difficult, but it's also not, in the sense that you're in such an empowering environment. Everyone is so encouraging and supportive, and so you feel beautiful and strong when you dance. Whereas I think a lot of us can relate to growing up, there was kind of more of a little bit of a tear you down mentality in order to build you up, but here it's very encouraging. But at the same time, yeah, I work 2 jobs and have 4 classes, and so it can be a lot, but at the end of the day, I love this. It's a form of expression, it's exercise, it's so it is sort of an exhale after a long day.
So you'd say the environment is very like welcoming in the Jetés versus maybe like other ballet groups or?
Definitely.
For people that maybe like haven't seen like the Nutcracker before or don't know like a lot about ballet, what would you like want them to know like coming to the show?
To know coming into the Nutcracker, it's absurd. It's fantastical and surreal. A lot of suspend disbelief, especially when you're working with a tight budget and we have to pretend there's a knock at a door. There's a lot of imagination at play, but I think that's what makes it so fun. And we've got Xenia and the rest of the e-board doing amazing costuming, and so that contributes to the overall kind of glam and excitement. But it's definitely a show where you have to kind of adopt a childish mindset, I think. Getting ready for ballet is like a ritual. So there's the tights, which are the bane of every dancer's existence. So tights and leotard, hair usually slicked back, so many bobby pins, it's an abomination, and you find them just everywhere afterwards. The point shoes are an ordeal too, but there's nothing like dancing on point. That feeling of kind of being up on your toes is amazing. But yeah, it's a lot. Some dancers use lamb's wool to kind of shove in their toes to not feel the floor and not callus as much. You wear toe pads and all kinds of things to prevent pain, essentially. But yeah, it's a ritual getting ready, and then dance class is what prepares us and gives us the technique and the tools to be able to get on stage and not have to really think about those things as much and just focus on, performing and being big and beautiful. But it's a lot.
Nutcracker this year is November 23rd at 2 p.m. and then November 24th at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m.